car, but that was sketch. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to John's Moto Garage. It is prime buying season here in the Valley of the Sun. I'm very stoked to go check out another bike. By the title, you'll already know. Fingers crossed it pans out. It's a Honda Goldwing F6B Deluxe, so it's basically like the stripped down. It's not the full bagger touring Goldwing, but it's still a Goldwing. I've owned one other bike. I'll throw a picture up. It was a red Goldwing that I sold probably like 6 months ago. Very excited, so hopefully this one pans out. Let's hit it.
I think this is the second piece. Let me just see.
Oh, perfect.
Just be careful, it is heavy.
Yeah, and I know it's on the center stand, so.
That's always fresh. You need to celebrate the season deliciously.
And get us forward to get on there.
Does it go? Oh, yeah, I think you do have to go forward.
I know they're all different.
I rarely do the center stand, but I'm sure we can figure it out. There we go. I knew we were close. There we go. Alright, what's up you guys? John's Moto Garage here. Oh, what an interesting session purchasing this motorcycle. I'll explain it here, but let me get this ride underway. As I mentioned before, it's a 2013 Honda Goldwing. I owned one of these before. Absolutely loved it. Now this one, oh, this guy's almost getting hit twice. This is dangerous. Jeez, good thing cars weren't coming. All right, so let's get this underway. So 2013 Honda Goldwing F6B. It said Deluxe. Initial disappointment right off the bat. It has heated grips, it has a center stand. Those are all part of the Deluxe. But this bike does not have the cruise control. Which the fact that Honda didn't put cruise control on these to begin with absolutely boggles my mind. It really does. But they didn't, and this one doesn't have it. Regardless, the price is one I couldn't turn down. I mentioned I bought one of these before, a red one. Had about 7,000 miles. I paid $9,500 for that one. Sold it for $10,800. That was a while back. I'll tell you right now, I did not get this one for $9,500. This one has 1,822 miles on it, original owner. It's black, it's a more desirable color. And I'll drop at some point in the future video how much I paid for it. But I still think I got a very good deal for this bike. And ever since I owned my last one, I've always been looking out for them. I've made multiple offers on multiple others and just never had one that panned out, you know. But the reason I love these bikes is because, and I've never ridden a sport touring bike. Sorry, I continue to digress. I've never ridden like a BMW Sport Tour, and I'm sure I'd have a blast on those. But the reason I love this type of bike, because it's wicked fast, like riding a sport bike, like a Hayabusa almost. But it's got the comfort of your like Harley Ultra Classic. Basically, it's got the comfort of your big cruiser. It accelerates and speeds up like a freaking sport bike. It's an 1800cc. Whether it be a long distance trip or just zipping around from point A to point B, this would be the motorcycle. It is such a fun bike to ride, super smooth, quick, fast, easy to maneuver. For being such a big bike, it's surprisingly not intimidating at all. Looks wise, when you're looking at it, it may feel a little bit intimidating or look like it, but once you jump on the bike, it is just, it feels nimble, it feels light, the weight distribution feels perfect. And so for that reason, I fell in love with this bike instantly the first time I rode one, F6B. And like I said, I've been trying to get one ever since. I hope these guys don't get freaked out, but I already gave them the cash. Here's the thing with this. Usually, if I give people cash, they're willing to let me take the bike for a ride. I understand with a bike like this, it's a higher dollar purchase. That's completely understandable. You want to have cash in hand. Well, for them, even just having cash in hand wasn't enough. They literally wanted to go to the bank and verify funds prior to letting me even take the bike for a spin. So they're basically asking me to purchase the motorcycle without actually taking it for a test ride, which I don't do. I won't buy a bike without test riding it. I'm reasonable though, and it's a good deal, and I don't think that these guys have any like ill intent or ill will. So basically what we decided was we'll go verify funds, and I'll basically buy the bike with the contingency that I get to do a test ride, and if anything comes up on the test ride that I don't like, then I can take the bike back. Aside from like I drop it, I buy it obviously. And so that's what we agreed on, and that's what we decided to do. Alright, I gotta do a U-turn here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these things are just so fun and smooth, and everything about them is dope. The one thing I will mention is the stock windshield on these, this low one, does little to nothing as far as actually working as a windshield. The first one I bought had the larger windscreen, and that one works much better, but it doesn't look close to as good. Alright, now I need to focus on a few things here. Braking, acceleration are good. Now I need to focus on making sure everything else works as it should on the bike. Okay, turn signal works. Let's check out the radio. That guy's too cool for school. Radio seems to operate. We already checked out the saddlebags. I looked underneath, made sure there weren't any leaks. I made sure that the fork seals look good, tires look good. Basically, this guy bought the bike and just never rode it. Oh, this is awkward. I'm gonna be in the middle of the intersection here. Lots of traffic up in this neck of the woods. But yeah, it's amazing. This is, you know, arguably one of the biggest like touring motorcycles you can get. Granted, it doesn't have all the tour pack stuff on it. And yeah, I'm sitting here in tight quarters, lots of traffic, and I just feel right at home. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's almost too much fun. All right, you guys, it's that time. Guess what I paid? Leave a comment below. How much do you think I paid for the Goldwing? I checked before coming out here. KBB trade-in is 92, 93, 94. I have not seen any in that price range aside from one that was super beat up and had like 16, 17,000 miles. All the ones here local, the lowest one is 11,000. It's a black one. It's not the deluxe. It doesn't have the heated grips. And I think it's got like 6,000, 7,000 miles on it. The dude is 100% firm on the price. So we got that. Aside from that, what else we got? Let me turn this music on. Retail, I think, is like 12,700 or thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken. I saw one recently go for 12 to 12,500, and it was similar to this one. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure his had the cruise control. So let me know, what do you guys think? How much do you think I paid for the bike? I can't have too much fun on this thing. Uh-oh, there's a puppy dog. Poor dog, it's got a busted foot. Is that a stray or what? Oh, no, it looks like it found its home. Sorry, longer than expected. Oh, it's a complete joy. I love it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
thanks so much.
You're welcome. There's that.
So I didn't mean to scare you if I was gone for a while.
No, we were sitting there like, we wonder if he knows how to get back.
I did.
I should have told him he could just go around a circle the whole
Yeah.
way.
Bring it up onto the porch and back up there.
Whew. All right, I'm not sure how well that was captured on camera, but that was sketch. I didn't give myself sufficient space to be able to line up the motorcycle driveway, and I should have just used the driveway to decrease the angle. Whoa, this thing is getting bumpy. All right, let's check these straps. It's awesome. Yin yang. Check here. That looks pretty solid. Let's get one more good ratchet down. But yeah, there you have it, the Goldwing F6B. And what I was saying is, I just had like a real sketchy setup, and I actually scared myself on that, which I don't typically do loading these things up because it's all the same. But sketch, you guys, sketch. Let's get this sucker home, get it unloaded in one piece, and then we will go from there. Here it is, we made it back in one piece of the 2013 Honda F6B Deluxe. I didn't do my walk around on my ride. I was having so much fun riding the bike, I didn't even think to do the walk around. So we'll do that as well once it's off the truck. This thing's a freaking monster. With the most beautiful yin yang. I would definitely opt for a tinted shorty windscreen. I dig the look of the short ones, but they're not as functional as the taller windscreens. But otherwise, very clean bike. One owner, it's got 1,800 miles. So I'm very excited that they did that. Custom. In addition to adding horsepower, it adds value to the bike. If you dig the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll hit you guys up next time. Adios.